Hey, wonders shall never end. For the sake of God, what kind of thing is this? I mean, what kind of embarrassment is this? When we say women should be careful about the kind of men they get in bed with, both literally and figuratively, especially those with unfinished business with their ex, it is not a casual warning. I mean, it is not just a casual warning. My people, good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're listening. I greet you specially. Thanks. I greet you specially. I'm welcome once again to my channel. Hey, the story on ground is still about Tonto and Olakunle Churchill, her ex-husband. Ever since Tonto and her ex-husband reconciled, Rosie never rests too. Now it now seems to have been at the receiving end of the backlash. The bad blows now. Rosie has been the one receiving it. Just a few days ago, rumors surfaced that Rosie had filed for divorce from Churchill. Now today, Churchill, the father of her two beautiful children, is now publicly reversing the secrets we never knew. I talked him before. So which time he was married, this people will not use no. Because all over the internet, she's always uploading about their sweet, wonderful moments. Now, first thing first, he claims that he and Rosie were never legally married in the first place. And according to him, there was no court wedding, no church wedding, not even a traditional ceremony. So he said the only thing they had was an introduction. You can imagine. So for years, they publicly celebrated wedding anniversaries and presented themselves as husband and wife without all of that. You get it now. So my people, if that is actually the truth, then what he just did now is essentially throwing Rosie under the bus, especially now that he has reconciled with Tonto Dike, the mother of his first son. Because for crying out loud, why would he have done that? Why would he have done that? It was a secret they both shared. You know, you don't need public validation to have done that. There was no need to do that. After all, she didn't even call him out. You know, we just heard she filed for divorce. Because how do you not build a life with such a man who you had two children for, and later he comes out publicly to say they never had any legal marriage? It's so shameful, so shameful. I don't know how she would even feel at this moment. I mean, right now, how would she really feel? Kind of shame on her face after reading that post from Churchill. Now they make people to go hang themselves. I know somebody should check up on her. Somebody really needs to check up on her. Now, secondly, he's now dismissing the narrative that Rosie stood with him all through the difficult times he had with Tonto when he eventually left that marriage. My people, this is the same woman who received insults and even threats from people who labeled her a homewrecker. Now this same man is coming to say she was not there for him. That even if she was not there, another woman would have then filled that position. No. This statement is totally out of the context. That statement alone says a lot. It suggests he never truly valued her, because how do you casually say someone could have even replaced without effort? Do you understand? Now this is the same Rosie Churchill publicly praised on birthdays, called her his best friend, celebrated as his biggest supporter, and constantly showered her with compliments. Now he has made peace with his ex-wife. The story has now changed. Wow, my people. Honestly, was all of that necessary? It's not necessary. If your goal was to clear the air, why do you do it in such a manner that humiliates the woman that gave birth, that had children for you? Now you see all over the internet, headlines have now shifted them from divorce rumors to they were never even married. That's messy and embarrassing. That's so embarrassing, man. You know, so embarrassing. What makes it more interesting is that this mirrors how his issues with Tonto first became public. If Rosie believed the same pattern can't repeat itself, she may need to think again. You know, for years people had speculated about cracks in their relationships. You know, like 2 years ago, the same thing speculated about. I had this same issue. Gist Lover posted it, and now look at it. Has it not come to reality? Every year the rumors were denied. You know, they were just seeking social media validation. They're still posting videos for us to think they're actually good, but we know there was no smoke without a fire. There was no smoke without a fire. I only feel for her. Somebody needs to check up on her. Someone really needs to check up on Rosie, because at this moment, no, I really don't know how she'll be feeling. Every year they denied that rumors. Bloggers were also called haters, and the stories were dismissed and called false. Bloggers were, a lot of people say, you could not just the wish people, you are just wishing them to split in their marriage. Now, is it bloggers actually wish this one? Churchill came to publicly to say he was actually not married to her. And if they were to talk about who offended each other, let's not forget Churchill has been married before. And before Tonto Dike, Churchill was once married before Tonto Dike came into picture. So that was said to be another woman named Bimbo. So this isn't exactly a new pattern. Now Tonto is the second wife. This third wife now. Oh my, just a shame for the girl. I really feel for her. Sorry, Rosie, wherever you are. I'm so sorry. I feel for you, honestly. But the thing is, now, the thing on ground is, he also said, if anybody was offended, it was Tonto. And if he feels he offended anybody, it was Tonto. And if Tonto feels offended too, it was him that offended her. That nobody should come in between them.